So we can see there are two spaces. I can choose the newly created one, and you will see, like, if I choose this, you won't see anything here. You know, if I go to Remy, notes, or rag, just because, you know, you're choosing is new space which doesn't have anything. If I switch back, and you can again switch back from here, you know, you can go from here, doesn't matter, it's blue. But yeah, we'll start seeing all these things. So let me go back and actually, you know, sorry, let me go back and select all, and let me actually create a memory. Let's say planning to buy a dog. Okay. Never on it love to have one. Same thing, because there is synchronous addition happening. In future you can choose asynchronous one, but you know, it's been added now. And if I, you know, just to explore, if you want to see the graph, you will see, you know, a new thing appearing. Again, it's the first memory, so of course there's not much, but you can see there's a memory node, there's a dog node. Similarly, it's been created on the pattern side as well. Let's run some runs. Let's see. Planning to buy it. Suggest me what breed I should purchase. It should tell me what breed will be the good one to. Just something I added. And again, I'm expecting you can see same thing, you know, location verbosity is always get injected, even with globals. From user effects, it's already fetch preferred stock. I mean, that's from the memories that we had added earlier. So yeah, that's the main change. So now it's asking me, you know, a clarification, not because of my location, but whether I own an apartment house, which it doesn't have it, but you get the idea. It's not worried about my location, but you get the idea because that's already been injected. But anyways, I'll let it run and move to the next part of the demo. But main idea was to show you that, you know, these things are being injected, extracted. There is a whole kind of a knowledge graph being created and being used at time of runs. So let's move to the next part of the demo, which would be now login. What we're gonna do is let's doing it. Still running. So that's fun. And see, oh wow, well, this is what I wanted to show you. Based on your residence in a single family home in Morrisville, as you know, that's never been given specifically, but it was able to find it. It only asked me for my type of residence because it has no way to identify that. So that's that, and I'm gonna move to the maybe yeah. Let's move to the registration part. I'm gonna register it, and I think I had clear my old accounts. Um, we'll see in a bit. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. Some passwords. I'm logged in. I just, you can see there is a you can see, I'm logged in with my name. uh, you can see the memories and spaces have been migrated. If I go to global, you should see all my earlier memories derived, as well as uh, general memories. So while what other thing I wanted to show you? Yeah. So yeah, now if I go to space, you can see if I try to create a new space, I have all these new options open, couple templates to choose from, but main thing is, personal, which means computer only, which means, it won't be synced to cloud. You have a personal, which, will sync across devices, but it'll be private to you. And then, a workspace kind of a structure where you can share it with other users. So let me show you the personal. Let's create a personal one, and let's say now this time home decor. Maybe, I want to make sure I can access it on different devices. Home decor, decor ideas, okay. And again, you won't see anything. So let me do one more thing. Let me actually show you one more thing. I'm going to create a memory, and let's say I love dogs, and I try to add it into this space. Now I'll make sure there's no UI for now. There's no UI has been added for now, but on the back end we have done everything to support this feature where you will see recommendations, and I'm trying to see whenever you create a memory, you will see some recommendations happening, and yeah, I may not be logging it anymore, but yeah, it may not be happening because we haven't done the plug it in with the UI yet. But basically on the back end, what we have done is we expose APIs for recommendations and to move your memory from one space to another. What happens is whenever you add a memory or you do any runs, behind the scene a recommendation engine runs and it sees, oh, there might be a better space, there might be another space that might be a better fit for it, and it gives you a recommendation, and then user can choose or not to go with that. The UI part I still need to plug in. I tried to do it, but it's not looking really bad. So I thought, rather than spending too much time, let me deliver this and then I'll make it a little better looking UI. But just because it was not looking good, I kind of got rid of it. But I can assure you there's a backend support to move one memory or run from one space to another. unless of course I've broken it with some recent change, but it was working at one point. Um, just US, just yeah, maybe if I get an opportunity, I'll probably plug it in again with this better UI. That's a recommendation. That's pretty much as far as this second act goes. There's a third act, which is what I want to demo, and I have to set up the system a bit more. But that is what that's just what I'm gonna do is right. I'm gonna try to set up two setups in the same laptop, but two apps running on different ports, different Docker containers, and all to simulate two devices, and maybe a third one for a cloud setup. What they're gonna do is right, they're gonna talk to that cloud setup or a single auth for authentication, but we'll see how they get sync with each other. If you're adding a memory at one device or doing something else on the device, that's a sync engine in place, and that's the third act I want to demo. I'm gonna set it up first, and my system is because as soon as all this system runs, it's become very slow. So I'll see if I can, try to show the demo in this one. If not, probably I'll try to find a better system and try to see if I can do it that way. But that's the third part to this. There are other things I can probably demo it, but because there were lots of things being added as part of this feature, I'm just touching off the high level things. But once you start interacting, there's a whole lot of features that's been delivered as part of this P11 memory restructure. Lots of capability has been added. So yeah, I'll wrap my second act for now and see what all I can demo for Act 3. Thank you.